and welcome back to more Kirby Star Allies. Last time we started our journey to Castle Dedede. So we got through Donut Dome and Green Gardens, unlocked the Dream Palace, which we are going to try out right now actually. Grab the Dream Rod to summon special friends. So grab the Dream Rod, or not. This is the Dream Palace. You can meet a dream character here if you use the Dream Rod. When you grab the Dream Rod, the roulette will start. Press A to call Dream Friends. So you'll notice some of them are locked at the moment. Originally you just had Bandana Waddle Dee, but in DLC they added several more. Free DLC, I should also add. So we're gonna go with our boy Bandana Waddle Dee. I don't know why he's our boy actually, now that I think about it, but there he is. If you are player 2, you'd have complete control over him, which is pretty cool, but we'll gradually unlock more Dream Friends as the game goes along. Honey Hill is our next stage, and to list them off, we have Bandana Waddle Dee as our starting one. You could potentially make an army of Bandana Waddle Dee if you so desired. Here we have Gim, who has Yo-Yo. One of my favorite abilities that is like in no Kirby games. So it's actually really cool to see it again, because this is the second game that actually has Yo-Yo? Something really ridiculous, but you have the full list of elemental combos as well with this. Here we need fire because there's a lot of grass to burn down. Like so. So, we have down here an orange door. The orange doors are two-way doors, meaning they're typically puzzle rooms. Here we have a fire yo-yo puzzle. You can get into the cannon and launch yourself, and we got a puzzle piece. 2 puzzle pieces and some star points. Note, in the first 2 levels we've gotten about 10 lives, because we're at 16, we started with 7. So, keep track of that. Again, like I was talking about last time, a big issue people have is this game is kinda easy. Case in point, they give you a lot of lives. I feel like it would actually not be as many if you're playing by yourself though, because if you were by yourself, you can kind of not lose a lot of lives because you're just one person. With a full team of 4, I can picture lives actually being a little bit more of a problem, since they're shared, like in Super Mario 3D World, I think, shares lives? 3D World, I think. So, it could be a problem, but again, this game is pretty leisurely, which is why I'm actually playing it right now. I have a big project in mind, but it's kind of a hard game, so I wanted to do something kind of relaxed because we just did 2 hard games in a row. Octo expansion is very difficult at times, even though I actually had a pretty easy run, all things considered. And Death Wish, for a hand time, we're putting off, but eventually, I think between projects I might upload a couple videos of that at a time, just between projects. But I'm not really looking forward to that, because Death Wish is really hard. So again, I kind of just wanted to do a really chill game. I'm pretty sure this is what happened last time I played Kirby. I think Return to Dreamland was between projects. And I just wanted to do something kind of not high stakes. So Kirby is good for that. It's a nice relaxing game. If you kind of go in expecting that, I guess it's alright. If you're expecting a really epic game, it's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be another Planet Robobot, I would say. Or Superstar. I'd say those are the 2 high points. I know a lot of people love a lot of other Kirby games though, but those are the 2 that stand out for me personally, so I would say this is worse than those 2 games, but it's still not like Dreamland 2 level. Dreamland 2 is my least favorite Kirby game, but it's not because it's a bad game or anything, it's just very, very hard, and very, very frustrating. Which is why a lot of people like it, in hindsight. People hated it at the time, I guess, because they're so hard, but people like it now because it's actually a very challenging Kirby game. But there we go, the big switch of this level. Extra stage open! You push the big switch that opens an extra stage on the world map. So we have a new stage. Again, very Kirby's Adventure. Also reminds me a little bit of Squeak Squad. Is it Squeak Squad? Is that the one I'm thinking of? I don't think it is, actually. Never mind. So, another thing about this game is there are two control settings. So actually having the button layout on the top right might not be a bad idea. Because you can either play it with the Super Nintendo style, which is what I'm currently using, or the Nintendo DS style, like Squeak Squad. Personally, I prefer the style, partly just because I played Superstar kind of recently, but it's all a matter of personal preference. If you're coming from Kirby Squeak Squad or Superstar Ultra, you might want to consider leaving it on Type A, but I'm using Type B for the purpose of this Let's Play. Far right is the big puzzle piece. Again, they kind of just give you the collectibles in World 1, which isn't a bad thing, because they're just easing you into it, but it does make the game start out very easily. So another goal game, and we're 3 for 3 so far. I'm actually very impressed by this. Like, I'm legitimately impressed that we've gone 3 for 3 on this whole game. Because on my practice run, that didn't happen. So more puzzle pieces. Now, I'm going to say right now, the puzzle pieces are not required for 100%. I'm actually going to say something a little spoilery, actually, and say that I consider this game unique, and that it has two 100%. There's the official 100%, and then there's actually completing the game, which actually is required for 100%. But we found an extra stage. So one little cool trick you can do is after every stage, you can actually go back to the Dream Palace. So obviously they don't want you stacking allies too badly, so you can actually just every stage come back here. You can't use it consecutively obviously, but every other stage pretty much. Let us go with Gooey from Kirby's Dream Land 3. Remember him? No, neither do I, because I'm pretty sure Gooey didn't even come up once in the OP. I think I might have mentioned Gooey, but I didn't have a player 2 for that one. In any case, Extra Eclair is our first special stage. I say special stage, I mean more hidden stage. And we have some very nostalgic Kirby's Dreamland music. This is actually another complaint about this game that I hear a lot, is it reuses a lot of music, not like remixes. It literally takes the original tracks. And I'll actually admit that is kind of a bummer. I would love to hear a full remix of this song. But it kind of is in that category where it's so nostalgic I don't care. That might sound kind of shallow actually, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this. I have enough nostalgia for this series, this franchise, that I actually kind of don't care about overdoing nostalgia. Oh, we picked badly, it was the bottom path. Like, I'm all for nostalgia. I don't really hate the idea of using old music, because the song makes me happy, to be blunt. Also, look at this trail of destruction we're leaving. So yeah, fire is very powerful in the grassland. So we have a locked door, which brings up the question, where's the key? Also, look at that abomination Gooey turns into. A lot of people kind of have interesting theories about Gooey being somehow related to dark matter because of his flying form looking a lot like dark matter and being slightly disconcerting. I think it's a fair guess, actually, based on the history of the character. But a lot of the fan service in this game, people kind of were split on, and I personally welcome it because we haven't seen Gooey in a million years. And Rick couldn't kind either, except for Easter eggs. So burning Leo lit the fuse a lot earlier than I was going to. I was gonna clear out the enemies first, but no big deal. When you have an exclamation point, that means the AI is going to do something to help you. Either getting in the cannons like here, or lighting the fuse in the case of earlier in the room. So it's pretty nice. The AI is actually really competent. It sure beats the heck out of Amazing Mirror's AI, I'll be honest. I love Amazing Mirror, but the AI is not the smartest in that game. No offense to anyone who likes that game, because I like the game too. I definitely will be playing it in the future. More Dreamland music. I would have gone for a different song. I would have gone from one song from Adventure. Or is it Amazing Mirror? No, I think I have heard the song in Adventure, but there's one song in particular, but I don't remember where it plays. I want to say Buttered Building? I'm not sure, I'm not a Kirby expert. I just find this series cute and enjoyable. I don't play it for the deep lore and memorizing all the references, to be honest. Here they're giving us enemies, which means one thing. We have a boss rush. Bonkers! Our good old hammer buddy. Except he's very easy to take down in this game because we have 4 people, or 4 characters. So he goes down exceedingly quickly. So bye, Burning Leo. And a newcomer, Vividria, who's actually a really cool character. We're gonna get into her abilities later. Actually, right now. When I say later, I mean right now. You get the artist ability. You can actually paint these little things to get items. Like puzzle pieces, or star points, or I think an extra life in one case. Also, they give us nice convenient healing after that battle, which again, they give you a lot of healing. Also, you might be wondering, why does it say drop ability? If you press select, you drop it immediately, like in classic Kirby. If you hold A, you basically have to hold it. And so you don't accidentally lose your ability, like you actually have to think about it. So it's actually a nice addition. 1, because it's right there, it's easy to access. But 2, because I often accidentally drop powers in Kirby games, so having that's actually really nice. Another ability is pushing left, and A, or L and A. And here you can just choose to get rid of a friend. We're not gonna do that, because I like having 4 friends. It breaks the game in half. So for some cases we won't have 4 friends. That's something I will say right now, is we won't have 4 friends all the time, just to make the game a little bit more of a challenge. 4 for 4? 4 for 4. That was a horribly worded sentence. I apologize. But 4 out of 4, not too shabby. Not that we need this many puzzle pieces and maximum tomatoes, but oh well. I can't say no exactly. Yay, we got more of that center section filled out. Use hover to take flight. I think we should know this by now. But that is our extra stage. So one other thing is, if you push L on the world map, you get your picture gallery, which shows your progress. There are 12 total as of the time of this recording. Who knows if they'll add more later, if and when Wave 3 ever hits. Reminder, 2.0.0 added Gooey Marks from Superstar and Raccoon Kind from Kirby Dreamland 2. Wave 2 added characters we haven't seen yet. We haven't unlocked the ability to summon Wave 2 yet, so we're gonna save that. But supposedly a Wave 3 was also discovered in data mining. So unfortunately we haven't heard anything. Again, maybe a Nintendo Direct. In any case, we have an enemy that looks like a very familiar enemy next time. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join next time for more Kirby Star Allies.